Look, it's fantastic, Central Africa as a mining jurisdiction, because a lot of the minerals around the world come from the Congo. Copper has been a fantastic export, cobalt now. You have all sorts of minerals. So for the last 100 years, one of the biggest areas of the world that's created mineral wealth is in the Congo, Zambia. So it's a fantastic jurisdiction. West Africa had its own problems, but Cape Lambert itself had many projects in Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea and Ghana. So that's the proper West Africa. We had a Ebola outbreak, obviously didn't go down to the Congo, but each jurisdiction does have its different aspects. Language, for one, was fantastic in Sierra Leone because it was all in English. In Congo it's French, so you do have your different colonial history which carries on. Well, cobalt is the mineral at the moment. I mean, it's gone from $12,000 a tonne 2 years ago to over $100,000 a tonne today. So everyone's looking for cobalt. Cobalt only production last year was 100,000 tonnes. We're hoping to get into that market with our project in the DRC. So we believe that there's 99% of cobalt comes from as a byproduct from nickel or copper production. Over the last 4 or 5 years, a lot of nickel and copper mines closed because of the price. Ramping up those mines for cobalt is difficult because they're there for nickel and copper. So finding supplies of just cobalt is very, very difficult. 67% of the world's cobalt comes out of the DRC. So we're in the DRC, we found tailings dumps, old copper mines that would just waste. Those 30, 40, 50 years ago, no one was interested in the cobalt. So the cobalt's still sitting in the tailings. So it's a fantastic project for us, just reprocessing tailings. So it's not really mining, it's just reprocessing. Now we're just going through a feasibility study and we believe that'll be finished by July. Once that's finished, we'll be able to figure out what sort of plant will be able to extract the copper and the cobalt out of the tailings and then sell it on the market. Well, cobalt number one, we will be supplying hopefully between 1 and 2% of the world's supply. It doesn't sound a lot, 1,000 tonnes or 2,000 tonnes of cobalt, but you times that by $100,000, it's a huge profit margin. So just on that. But Cape Lambert's still got a diversified portfolio. Not only are we in the DRC for cobalt, we've also got cobalt copper in Zambia, which is right next door. In fact, both projects are 170 kilometres apart, so we have a lot of synergies between the projects, so our costs are lower. So we also have investments in many other companies. One of them is, you talked to our previous colleague, Stefan Muller, in European Lithium. Cape Lambert owns 15% of European Lithium. The stock price of European Lithium has gone from 4 cents to 30 cents over the last 12 to 18 months. So the value of that asset alone in our portfolio is quite large. So we also have interests in other companies in cobalt and lithium in South America. So not only are you coming into our company for the cobalt in the DRC and Zambia, but many other minerals in other companies. Look, it's been evolving. I mean, the world economy since 2008 has waned. Mineral exploration has dried up considerably, especially in Australia. So a lot of companies have fallen by the wayside. So it's really only in the last 12 to 18 months with I suppose the birth of the EV generation, with Tesla kicking off, but virtually every other car manufacturer now going to EV. So that sparked a massive surge for lithium, cobalt, graphite. So the market has changed markedly in the last 2 years, from virtually nothing, having mines closed down, to now people looking for those. Copper is a big beneficiary as well. There's 5 times more copper in an electric vehicle than there is in an internal combustion engine car. So it has really kicked off a boom, if you like, as we saw with the iron ore boom in Western Australia. We've really got a lithium cobalt boom at the moment. Well, just meeting up with my peers, number one. Mines and Money also gives you an opportunity to meet the investor direct. I've been coming to this one in Hong Kong in particular for 8 or 9 years now, and met a lot of investors, and they've stuck with me over that time. So it's good to catch up with them as well. Most of them fly down from Shanghai or Beijing, the Chinese investors. But yeah, it's just a unique opportunity every year to meet up with those people again.